Okay, so let's get into your reading because we're now heading into the month of December. We're almost at the end of the year, and there has been quite a lot of shifts kind of going on for you in your relationships over the past couple of months. I have pre-shuffled cards, so I'm just going to get into them right away. If you're curious about anything that I use, I will link it down in the description box, as well as my links to my website and social media and how you can get in touch with me if you want a private reading. Okay, so Aries, the first cards that I have for you, we're looking at what you're kind of coming out of November with, and what energy are you coming out of in November and bringing it into December. And it looks as if you're still a little bit uncertain about a third party situation. Now, the third party situation has been coming up in your cards when I've been doing these readings for the past couple of months, Aries. And I'm not entirely sure if this kind of cycle has ended for you. Some of you may have brought it to an end. Or you may have suspected that there was someone that you were seeing that was maybe involved with someone else, like maybe that was a suspicion that you have. But I feel as if we're still not in our personal power here with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is normally a card where, you know, everything is you're almost like at a cycle of completion. You have everything that you need within you. You realize that you are abundant, you are a co-creator, you are manifesting. Everything is at the tip of your fingers. It's an amazing card to have. But with this card reversed, I feel like, you know, there's something missing. You're just not quite sure of yourself just now. And that could be in terms of your relationships. You're just not quite so sure of where you stand when it comes to your friendships, your relationships. It feels as if there's always someone else in the picture. It feels as if you can't really give your trust. And I've got the Three of Cups here, which is normally indicative of like a celebration. And it could well be that you are celebrating this month, you know, with it being December, it's the end of the year, we're going to have Christmas or the holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate. And so there could be some like festive times going on. There could be like a lot of people coming together. And I feel like this might just heighten the fact that you're maybe not feeling completely in your element right now. You're not feeling abundant. You're not feeling confident. You're not feeling like your normal drive for life. And I feel as if like maybe this situation with this other person who may have been involved with someone else, or maybe it was you that was involved with someone else, is kind of still like in your energy a bit, and it's maybe affecting your confidence. We've also got the Death card reversed. Okay, now death is symbolic of the end of patterns and cycles in our life, that it's transformation, it's the end of something so that something new can begin. But it's reversed. So what this is telling me is that there's like a pattern within your life just now that really needs to end, so that you can fulfill that lesson. And whatever's happening here is going to keep repeating itself until you learn that lesson. Okay, your friendship and relationships are going to keep being affected until you make the decision that you cut them off and you take the lessons and you move on from it. So some of you have still not moved on from the end of a relationship or a friendship. I feel like you maybe still holding on to a lot of anger, and it's preventing you from moving forward. So it could be that you have made the cut. Excuse me. You have made the cut, but what I'm seeing is that the constant thinking about it, the emotions attached to that situation, they're still keeping you in the energy that was there, and that energy is kind of rippling, is causing like a ripple effect in your life. So what's coming towards you in December? We've got the energy of the Empress, which is the divine feminine. It's also to do with fertility. okay? But I feel like this is more about success. Excuse me. I've just started coughing tonight. It's been a bit bizarre. Where was I? Yeah, so the Empress. Yeah, so we're talking about creation. We're talking about creativity, abundance. What I'm really kind of feeling here for you, Aries, is that we are, I feel like we're wanting to step into this. You know how I said that you're just not really feeling yourself right now with the Nine of Pentacles reversed? I feel very much you're going to be moving forward. You really want to step into this Empress energy, okay? You want your drive back, you want your confidence back, you want results, you're getting kind of charged up. But, and this is where I think we're struggling, is like the Empress is naturally very intuitive, okay? She's feminine, she's intuitive. The Eight of Swords here is telling me that you're still not really choosing to see your situation for what it really is, or whatever's going on in your life for what it really is. So you're not really listening to your intuition, okay? You can't really be in this Empress space and be stuck here. So you're not going to achieve this until you fully, like, you remove the blindfold here and you know, you get out from under the swords. Now the thing about this card here is you see that the woman is kneeling and she's got the sword round about her. That tells me that there's enough space there for her to stand up and move from without them, but she's kind of keeping herself guarded. She's keeping herself rooted to the spot. And this is exactly what you're doing within your current situation. You're not really acknowledging it for what it is. You're choosing not to act, or you're choosing not to make a decision right now about where you want things to go, because it could mean that you maybe need to cut someone off, or you maybe need to like end a particular situation and you're maybe not ready to do that. Maybe it's that you want to keep this person with you. Maybe you don't want to lose what you already have. But what I'm feeling is that you need some kind of resolution here. But it's going to require you to make the choice, but you're being asked to step into that Empress energy and to make that decision that is the best for you. I feel like this is also I feel as if this could be to do with the relationship, and it could be that you just need to have like a heart to heart with this person. You maybe need to kind of reach out and have communication with them, maybe resolve some things that have went on, like get some closure on a situation. The Page of Pentacles is indicating that this could be communication coming through, but it's very slow moving communication. So that is telling me that if there's something that you really need closure on, if there's something where someone has been left behind, or you've cut someone off, but you still feel like you want to make communication with them, or you want to kind of like say your piece, I feel like this other person, they could be open to that, but they're moving very slowly with it, okay? If someone owes you an apology, or someone, you know, you want to kind of clear the air with someone, I don't feel that they are making that decision to do so in the time frame that you want them to, and this is why you need to let it go, okay? You either need to reach out to them, or you need to let it go and give it up. I feel like some of you are moving forward. I feel like some of you could be signing like a lease, or you could be signing some kind of contract. It looks as if there's either like new projects that are afoot, or there could be like a house move, but I'm feeling that it's slow progress, okay? So it could be leaving you in this feeling of indecisiveness. When it comes to advice, the cards that I pulled for you were the Hierophant. Now this is usually in relation to kind of court. It can be in relation to kind of marriage. It can, like, it's that kind of idea of commitment, okay? So with that next to the Page of Pentacles there, I feel very much as if there could be some decisions that you need to make about your home life, but also your career as well, and possibly your relationship. So it looks as if something, you could be waiting to sign a lease of some kind or paperwork to move forward. However, I'm also seeing like that what's really interesting is when I ask what advice we had for December coming out, we have got obviously the Hierophant, but we've also got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So this is about making a commitment in your relationship. So for some of you, you're being advised to maybe like make the jump to go into a relationship with someone, or to get something like solid down in paper. So this could be like making some sort of headway within a relationship. It could be that you're finalizing something, like it could be like engagement, becoming official with someone. For some of you it could be marriage, but it looks as if there is some stability being offered to you, and the Two of Cups is indicating that this could be like a happy relationship. So what I'm feeling is if there's maybe this indecisiveness, now that I'm kind of looking back on these cards, you know, this kind of lack of confidence with the third party involvement and the Death card reversed could actually be that you're maybe still hanging on to the past, and that you're maybe frightened to move forward, and you don't really want to make, you know, this decision. You don't want to make any decisions with this Eight of Swords, because you're hanging on to the past. You're hanging on to like these old issues of trust around people, which is impacting you negatively. But what I feel as if it's saying is like when you choose to let this go, you've got something really beautiful here that's unfolding. Okay, so my advice would be to do the healing that you need to do this month to enable you to let go of the control issues when it comes to trust. To do some forgiveness work if you can, specifically around relationships, because I do feel as if there is a genuine relationship or commitment coming in for you, but you don't want to miss that out of fear, or, you know, due to the past. I'm just going to have a look at your oracle cards here. This is the Oracle of Mermaids. So you've got Song of the Siren, the Call, the Summon, the Voice, and to acknowledge. Okay, so you've maybe been asked to speak up and acknowledge something, pay attention to something, and this could be the friendship or relationships kind of issues that we're talking about. We've also got Adrift, okay, and like I was saying about you need to let go. You need to let go of the past. It's saying letting go and allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So like I was saying, once you let go of this indecisiveness, when you let go of the past and the hurt and the things that have happened before, let that go so that it doesn't dictate what's going to happen in the future, because the more what you focus on tends to grow. So this is really about letting go and letting God, and you've got divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, and fortune. Again, you've been asked to tap into your intuition here, but I'm feeling that whatever you need to let go is going to bring in what's coming in for you next. Like, this is divinely orchestrated. The two cards I had for you are the Sisterhood of the Rose. This is from the Work Your Light Oracle card deck. So it says Beauty, Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. The teaching, the mystic and teacher aspect of this, I feel as if this is learning from the past. Okay, learning mistakes, learning about the mistakes that were made in the past and how they've made you stronger as a person. Again, like this woman here, she's got like a halo around her, and it does remind me of this High Priestess card. So it's about moving forward. I feel like it's to do with guilt as well, and letting go of guilt, but also, you know, doing forgiveness, being gracious, kind of trying to view a situation that was negative, try and reflect on that and how it made you grow into the person that you are now, and the wonderful things that you're attracting, rather than the negativity of it all and how much it hurt you. So I feel like that's where that's coming in. But you've also got leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So I feel as if when it comes to making a decision about your relationships, it looks as if like there is some really good stuff happening for you this month, but you know, you just need to take that leap of faith, okay? Don't be frightened of things planning, like falling into like a cycle of what's already been before. Really get ready to let that go and just trust. Make the decision to take that leap of faith and trust what the universe and what it has in store for you. Okay, Aries, if you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye.